Okay guys, so we are back in still a brain rot. And for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys every single new leak for update 26. And I will also be telling you guys what you need to do before this insane update. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get right into it. Okay guys, so editing equip here, there is going to be a weird image in the top left corner for like the first 10 minutes of the freaking video because I accidentally put it there. And my recording messed up, so please do not click off the video for those reasons. Anyways, enjoy the video. Okay guys, so once again, this is going to be yet another yapping video, so get some snacks and sit back and relax or do whatever, really. But for starters, before we like fully get into it, I kind of just want to tell you guys I will start uploading again. I said this in the last video, which was freaking 2 weeks ago, and I'm really aware of that now, but do not worry because we have a lot of leaks to go over, and I mean a lot of leaks, because towards the end of the video I am going to be telling you guys what you need to do before this update, but I also have a huge update log to go over as well because we have a lot of things coming in this update, but also just a lot of leaks in general. So let's go ahead and get into the first leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see, alright, 4 TUNG SAHURs, right, holding a coffin. Now this is a reference to the meme, like the coffin dance meme. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. This is the front cover of the update, so I mean this is kind of just like a picture, like to show y'all like the raw version. You're probably gonna see this like 3 times throughout the video because I have a more close-up picture of the brain rot, but I do have a conspiracy theory. All right, this I mean not really a conspiracy theory. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It just looks like it's gonna be an OG. Okay, and the reason why I say this is because the coffin dance meme is really OG. As you can tell, the brain rot is also really big. Now you guys probably think that has nothing to like do with it at all, but anyways, let me show y'all this thing real quick. All right, now I am in a modded version, so just ignore like what you're seeing on screen. I don't know how to work this thing. Hold on, am I getting old or something? Okay, here we go. Let's spawn a meow on my base, right? Let's come back down here again and let's spawn a strawberry elephant, and I think that these are the only OGs for now, I'm pretty sure, that are like in the game. So for example, as you guys see, all right, the strawberry elephant is pretty big. All right, so is the meowl. The meowl is a pretty big brain rot, and like I said, the coffin dance meme is an OG meme. Okay, so for example, I think it's going to be the OG rarity because you know, if you were looking in the screenshot, it looked really freaking big. Like bro looked like he was going to be a very big brain rot. I mean, for example, like if we were to just spawn like a regular like Tim Cheese, like look at the size difference between the brain rots. I'm gonna say between. What the frick does that even mean? But I mean, if we were to even like go up in rarities, like I don't really think that rarity makes a difference. I mean, for example, we have this guy right here. Not really. I mean, actually, you know what? Technically the same size, but like if we're going for actual like width and like just overall bigness of the freaking brain rot, I would say OG is definitely up there. This is a secret, so you know, it could also be big, but it would make sense for them to make the coffin dance an OG. So let me know what y'all think about that, but let me go ahead and show y'all the next leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see I guess this is the bubblegum guy. I always forget his name. I just call him bubblegum guy. All right, you're gonna see a video that's replaying, and it's just gonna be him like, you know, showing off the little like animations or whatever. This guy's pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. He has the presents in the back of the sleigh. He's propped up on the sleigh. You know, he has like lights on his arms which look pretty nice. He's also got the Santa hat going on there. He's got the different colors going on. I don't know what brain rot this is going to be, but he does look really cool. And he looks like he's gonna be pretty freaking clean. Now I'm guessing he's gonna be a secret because if we were to go and find him, I think he's somewhere in here, like his actual version that's like on the bicycle. It's somewhere in here. I don't know where it's at. Let me find it, please. Where is he at, please? Oh yes, his name is like Chicolatata or something, like Chicolatera or something. I don't really know how you're supposed to say it. Yeah, this is bro right here. He really honestly doesn't even look that bad, but this is, yeah, he's just pretty clean. He's got the bicycle going on, but obviously that was a more like Christmas version of him, and I think that that's kind of what we're getting in this update, and I will explain that more whenever we read the update log, or the update description. Sorry, I keep on calling it log. It's like, it's basically a log, all right, but it's kind of the update description because that's like what it says, because we obviously have to go over that and then have to tell you guys what to do before this update, and I don't really know how many things are going to be in this update, but there were a lot of leaks. So I hope everything that are in these leaks are going to be actually in the update. That's kind of the purpose of me showing y'all the leaks. But I do want to go over this last Taco Tuesday real quick because it was very interesting and I never actually made a video on this. So let me just go over this real quick. So if you guys look on screen, you can see, all right, Sammy standing by this turkey. All right. Now it's like the Goblino or something. Now I guess this thing could spawn during Taco Tuesday. I guess like I think it can still spawn even right now, like randomly. I think I really have no idea. Which is kind of how every Brainrot is, I thought, but you know, whatever. Anyways, he's a secret. 27.5 million a second. 2.8 billion is how much he costs, and he's looking pretty clean. But this was for Taco Tuesday. I was not there on Taco Tuesday. I was gonna make a video, but I didn't, obviously, and I should have, but I didn't. But I don't really know. I mean, he's a clean looking Brainrot. I don't really know if it's in this modded game or not. We can actually check. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let me look up like the Goblino. Wow, they don't have that in here. Okay, it's not updated yet for some odd freaking reason. But the Goblino, I think, was something that was on like Taco Tuesday. I don't really know exactly. All I know is that the Goblino was like something that was decently exclusive. It didn't have like a stock or anything like that. It wasn't like limited. I think it was just like something that spawns like in some servers throughout this whole entire week, or maybe it was just for the day on Taco Tuesday. I really don't know. Someone clarify me that in the comments, please, because I really have no idea on that. So do not mark my words on that, because I was not actually there for the Taco Tuesday. But the Brainrot around it looked good. I did make a post on my YouTube for those who saw about it. So, you know, yeah. Anyways, next leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the same Brainrot that I showed y'all earlier. So I'm going to kind of get past this one a little bit quicker this time. This was the first leak that Sammy dropped of the, what's it called? Coffin Dance Brainrot. Okay. You know, this one was without the little like studs on it. It kind of just, it looks really clean in this picture actually, which is what I really like about it. You'll probably end up seeing this in my thumbnail too. Just a very, it just looks really clean with the screenshot, the grayed out background. It's just looking good per usual. Like I said, really excited about that Brainrot. Kind of like one of my favorite looking Brainrots, to be fair. I'm genuinely hoping that it's OG. I've heard a lot of other YouTubers predicting that it's going to be OG already, like, because I've been talking to all my YouTuber friends, you know, they've been telling me, hey, I think it's going to be OG. I'm like, yeah, me freaking too. If it's not OG, it's not going to make any freaking sense, because there's no way Meow and Strawberry Elephant are going to be OG, and you're not going to make the Coffin Dance itself OG. But this update is going to be very, very interesting, by the way, and I have so much to go over, like genuinely so freaking much to go over. So if you guys look on screen, you can see, all right, a present, and it is, you know, the Lavaca. All right, now this is like a Lavaca, like Christmas present type of version. Bro's looking really good. Now, for example here, all right, this is where I get weirded out with the leaks, because I don't always know if Sammy drops the leaks in the updates. Usually he does. I don't think there's ever been a time he hasn't. But whenever I'm reading the update description, it doesn't specifically mention anything about this Lavaca here or the other Brainrot that I'm going to show y'all, because yes, there is another leak. Now these Brainrots do look really cool. They look something like it's going to be, you know, I don't know, something like Christmassy wise. I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be like a Christmas update. It doesn't make much sense though, because it's still November. Thanksgiving was literally a few days ago. So I don't know why we're already having like Christmas stuff going on. It's a little bit strange to me, but you know, whatever, really. I mean, whatever. But the Lavaca is a clean looking Brainrot. I mean, we gotta be a little bit honest here. Anyways, though, there is one more Brainrot that I have to show you guys, and then I will go over what time this update is going to be at, which is, you know, probably gonna take a little bit of time to explain, and then I will go over this whole entire update description, and then I will tell you guys what you need to do before this update. Now, it's probably gonna be a lot this time, because there are a lot of interesting features coming to this update, but not really much talk about the freaking Brainrots, so let me talk about the freaking Brainrots. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a Christmas version of the, I forgot his name, it's like ESOK or something, like ESOC or something. I really have no idea. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's like a Christmas version of that guy. And yeah, you know, he looks like a gingerbread house. He's got his tongue out. I don't know, bro's a freak. I don't know what the frick he's doing. He's also got a sign with the number 9 on it. He's got a number 9 on his house. I don't know what it is with the number 9. What is going on with the number 9? I don't know what's going on there. But he's looking pretty clean. I mean, actually is some really good detail. I like the color scheme on it. Bro's looking, I don't know, he's looking good. I think. I really have no idea. If we actually go to the shop though, I can show you guys this guy. Yeah, he's right there. Hold on, let me spawn him real quick. Spawn Brainrot. Isn't it like the ESOC or something? Yes, it is. There it is. Okay, let me go back over to my base so I can show you guys what this actually looks like. Oh, there is a number 9 on the regular version. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this version obviously has his tongue out, his teeth out. You know, the color scheme is good on this one as well. There's something with the number 9. I got no freaking clue what that even means. Someone please God teach me the lore, because I don't understand. But there's a Christmas version of him, like I showed you guys earlier, and the colors on it are a lot brighter. Honestly, brings out a lot more to this Brainrot. Looks way better than the original version, which is kind of expected because it's going to be a Christmas version, and Christmas is amazing. So, you know. Anyways, though, so far, I don't know how many Brainrots I've gone over. I think it's like, how many are coming to the game? We had the Lavaka, we had the ESOC, we had the Coffin Dance, we had the Bubblegum guy, and I think that's it. So, I mean, we've gotten like 4 Brainrots that have been sneak peeked already, and we still don't even know what time the update is. Well, actually, it's probably going to be at the regular time, but I still tell you guys every single video, of course. But you guys are also going to see what the main objective of this update is, okay, which is going to be pretty crazy. So you better frickin' prepare yourselves, because this is going to take a minute to yap about. So if you guys look on screen, you can see, all right, the time that this update will be coming out. Now, for starters, if you guys read the title, it says he's coming back. It says TUNG SAHUR. So I don't know if y'all remember or are aware, but a bunch of YouTubers made a video about how TUNG SAHUR was dead, blah, 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 always different things. There's a little bit of lore involved, I'm pretty sure. I never made one of those videos, but I think that TUNG SAHUR got removed from the game, and this update is actually about him coming back. So this is like really good news for the Star Brainrot community. Anyways, though, as you guys can see, the update is dropping Saturday, November 29th at, you know, 2 p.m., which is tomorrow, because I'm filming this on Friday. Updates dropping at 2 p.m. Now, this is Central Time, all right, because I'm on my time schedule. This is Central Time. So if you are on Pacific Time, all right, you are 2 hours behind me, so it'll be at 12 p.m. for you. If you are on EST, which is Eastern Time, it'll be at, let me think, 3 p.m. for you. So, yes. And if you were in the UK, usually it's going to be at like 8 p.m. I have friends that are in the UK, so, and they're usually like 6 hours ahead of me. So it does make a lot of sense. As goes, you know, for the other time schedules, okay? I say this every video. I do not know every single time zone. I don't know why I said time schedule. I don't know every time zone, but I do know if you're in Australia or something, I think you're like 6 or 7. I'm not even kidding, okay? I'm not even trying to make a 6-7 joke, okay? I think you're like 6 or 7, what's it called? Hours behind me. So, yeah, there you go. But I would recommend, okay, going on Roblox and looking yourselves, okay? Look at the time yourselves to make sure that you're on the right time schedule, because you don't want to miss the update. Sammy does admin abuses at the start of every single update. Don't miss it. Be there, because it's important. Now, if you go to a restaurant with your family, if you're out doing something for the Saturday, just go on your phone. All right, sneak on your phone. Be an iPad kid. Sneak on your iPad, bro. Like, get on Still a Brainrot. Get on. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, though, locking back in. All right, Sammy actually, I say this just about every single video, Sammy actually used to do Friday updates, and he's now doing Saturday updates. Now, Grow a Garden also updates on Saturday. A lot of people argue that Grow a Garden's falling off. I'm gonna say, all right, as a non-Grow a Garden player, that Grow a Garden has fallen off more than it used to, but it's still on. Like, it's not like it's a bad game or like completely dead, because let's not act like 100 to 200k players is dead. All right, like that's better than like probably 99% of Roblox games. I'm just gonna keep it a buck here. But if we're being fair, they used to get like, you know, average, you know, like 1 million, probably even freaking more. So that is pretty bad. Still a Brainrot, okay, people argue is falling off a pretty good amount, but I really don't think so. There's still about like 500k plus players on a daily basis. Still a Brainrot's doing really good. Updates still get like 20 million players. Really doesn't even matter what the update is. It's usually 20 million players due to admin abuse, because Sammy, in my opinion, brought admin abusing to games from what I know. I mean, because it's like the first game I played that like actually does admin abuses. So this does make a lot of sense. But yeah, Okay, anyways, moving on. It is finally time. Why do I keep on going through the wall? Why is it going through the wall? Okay, anyways, moving on to the update description. Now, this is going to be a pretty big update description because we have a few different things that are going to be coming into the game. One of these things, which I actually kind of forgot about, all right, I do have a screenshot of it. I could try and put it on the screen whenever I talk about it real quick. You know what? I actually will do that. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see, all right, this is 12 times luck. Now, this actually is mentioned in the update freaking descriptions. This is going to be huge. 12x luck is more luck than anything we have ever freaking seen. Sammy teased this, I think, at like the start of the week. He actually leaked it, and it's pretty freaking crazy. I would say the model for it looks really nice. I'm not exactly looking at it right now. I'm just popping up an image on the screen, so I can't exactly see it. I do remember it being like yellow and black, I think. Anyways, though, 12x luck is going to be really cool. Okay, now it is time for me to read the update description and then tell you guys what you need to do before this insane update, and then yeah. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see, all right, description. Now, as you see at the very freaking top, it says TUNG SAHUR returns. So yeah, he's returning. I'm assuming it means that he's going to actually be back in the game and not just like be gone. But if we look right below it, it says admin machine. Now this is actually really interesting. It says this machine will activate a random mutation, activate a random luck multiplier, and respawn a random Brainrot or lucky block. Now, I don't know how this admin machine is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be something that Sammy activates during admin abuse. I don't know if it's going to be something that you can pay Robux for and then obviously get a random mutation, random luck multiplier, spawn a random Brainrot, or a lucky block. I don't really know, which is kind of the confusing bar here. They did not explain it a lot in the update description, but I'm hoping it's going to be something that we can just activate on our own. But I don't really know if that's going to be how it is because this thing looks really overpowered. Just getting a random mutation alone is crazy. That was a crazy stutter, by the way. Just getting a random mutation alone is crazy, and a random luck multiplier is also crazy, and a random Brainrot or lucky block is also absolutely insane. And if we look below that, we have an advent calendar. Now it says earn daily rewards as we count down to Christmas. So I'm guessing that means, you know, we're gonna get a daily reward system. Now, I know a lot of games that have a daily reward system. Now, this is good for players. All right, this keeps some players intrigued. It makes players want to get on every single day because you have daily rewards that you have to claim all the way down until Christmas. Because even me, myself, okay, I don't even play Store Brainrot every day. So having daily rewards is going to be huge. Okay, that is going to be huge. And Christmas is still pretty far away. So this does make a lot of sense. And hopefully on those daily rewards, we have some of these new Christmas Brainrots that we're able to get, which is what I'm kind of assuming here. And then if we look at the bottom, it says 12x luck multi. This is going to be freaking amazing. It says plus more. All right, plus more, which is the important part because I've showed you guys like 4 different Brainrots in this freaking video. So if they did not add like any of those things in the update description, I'm going to be really mad. But it says plus more. So I'm hoping that the plus more is the 4 freaking Brainrots that I've shown you guys today. I really have no idea. Anyways, though, it is finally time for me to tell you guys what you need to do before this update. Now, once again, I don't exactly know if these Christmas Brainrots are dropping, but again, we are going to be getting an admin machine and a calendar with daily rewards. Now, this machine may or may not cost money. I mean, you really never know, but I'm going to give my usual advice and we're going to go over this. All right, so do you guys see the number in the bottom left? I know that I am in modded, all right, but it's a 718, all right, 0.02 trillion, okay? That much money in this game, I think at this point, is kind of like a decently low number. I mean, I've seen some crazy freaking people on this game before, but a brand new rebirth just came out recently, which is Rebirth 17. We have not gotten a rebirth in a few updates, but before the last update, obviously, but it does not seem like we're going to be getting a rebirth in this update again, because, you know, back-to-back rebirths would be pretty crazy. They took a really long time to add the 17th rebirth, but the point is, guys, that rebirthing does take money, all right? Money is one of the most valuable things in this game, so that is one of my suggestions to you guys, is to stack money. See, it takes money to buy Brainrots. If we go to the Brainrot Trader, it also takes money. I think, never mind. I think it does. I thought it took money to do this thing. But if we go in the shop, this is probably the most important part right here. My scroll wheel is broken, but we can kind of just scroll through a few of these. You guys can like slowly see that the money on these things get crazy. It goes up in the billions. We have a giant potion, tower over your opponents. I've never even seen this. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you can make yourself giant now, which is pretty freaking insane. Absolutely insane feature, by the freaking way. Why do I keep on saying freaking? Okay, I'm using it like a comma. All right, anyways, continuing though. There are a lot more things in this game that use money. There has been multiple machines in the past that use money, but this new update with this admin machine, it might also cost money. You have no idea. So I would recommend stacking money in this game as much as you can. Now, as far as like luck goes and things like that, I would recommend, you know, going to the shop and buying some luck. Now, I will say, do not do this if you don't have the Robux, because if you just have some Robux laying around, buying server luck is worth it, all right? At the end of the day, this is a luck-based game, so buying server luck is worth it on the regular days. Tomorrow, when they do an admin abuse, or whenever Sammy does an admin abuse, do not buy luck. Sammy will 100% give us some luck. Will probably even give us this new 12x luck, to be fair. So buying this would do nothing for you tomorrow, but if you're in just a random like weekday and Sammy's doing no admin abuses, you can buy some luck and you can sit in your server and you can wait. Now whenever you do buy it, make sure you buy it first and then buy the 999 version, and don't keep on spending 999 over and over. Let the 30 minutes run out and then buy another 30 minutes, because it's actually way more worth it. I learned that strategy forever ago. Other than that, you can get a bunch of alt accounts. Now do it the correct way. Use a bunch of different devices and make some alt accounts and have them all sitting at the spawn watching, because you're basically doubling your luck that way too. And then if you are Jeff Bezos, you can buy you know, luck on all of your alt accounts too, and just have like 10 different accounts pulled up. My friends use like account manager on Roblox, but I'm pretty sure that's against Roblox TOS, so don't do that. All right, I've never done that myself, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong, so don't do that. Do it the proper way. Get different devices if you have to, and do it that way. That'll help you build up your luck. And that's really all the advice I have. And then also just be in a group that alerts you whenever admin abuses happen, which are really important, by the way. Just gather you some friends that actually play this game, and whenever Sammy is talking at the top and is about to admin abuse, you need to message your friends and at everyone and be like, hey, yo, get on, Sammy's about to admin abuse, and boom. Once you have friends that do that, you're chilling, you're coolin'. Anyways though, guys, that's really all the advice I have. Also, I'm sorry about the image being on screen. I hope, I don't know who's seeing this right now, but like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. My recording messed up. It added that in the top left, and I cannot do anything to remove it. I'm so freaking sorry, guys. Anyways, yeah, that's enough yapping from me. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this update looks insane. I mean, bro, we are literally probably gonna get like 4 brand new Brainrots and also a new admin machine and daily rewards. Sammy is low-key feeding us right now. I cannot lie. This update looks like it's gonna be really freaking cool, and most important part, TUNG SAHUR will be returning. I hope you guys are like telling all your family and friends as we freaking speak. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on videos or just want an active community in general, and also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.